Sony time. So everyone's excited for Knack, right?
Please welcome Sean Layden.
You don't want to see Spider-Man or anything like that, right?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that.
What's up, dude?
But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember
Who
that
is
movie
this guy?
Kingsman,
Remember the last time he snuck in that whole place,
again, thank you.
PlayStation
As
Online
you can see from this
subscription.
evening, here again at PlayStation,
Just
we've
snuck it in with a
decided
bunch
to
of good
mix it up
announcements.
a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here
What is he talking
at
about?
Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This
I
coming
don't
year
even know.
is going to be all about those kind of games
I am
that
so
we can
confused.
deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us.
Is this a cult?
And let us tell you our stories.
You trying to start a PlayStation cult?
So, without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage,
Confines of
introduce
his
to
church
you,
tent.
Gustavo Santorea.
Yeah, it's just... He seems spaced out or something. Dude. You know how it's real, but it's not real? How life is life, but it's not life? How we can keep on living, but we're not really living, man? That's what it felt like he was saying. What is this? A banjo? Is this supposed to be Last of Us? This is Spider-Man. This is what you think of. Guy in a hoodie playing on a banjo. It does sound like Last of Us. At first I thought it was actually Far Cry. Like Far Cry 5. Lawbreakers 2? It's gotta be. That makes sense. love seeing all those people that are just like filming on their phones and just like, what is there to film, like, to take a video of? It's just a guy playing a banjo. But you never seen a guy in a hoodie playing a banjo? You basement-dwelling MMORPGers. I remember last year or the year before they were playing like this full-on like orchestra, if you remember, or like this band or something for God of War. It was super cool. It was very atmospheric. That was just weird though. Of course, it's Last of Us. Trying to give up that like what vibe. It's just me or the quality is not that good.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go
It's on
there.
their end. I haven't changed anything.
Whenever your schedule go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite
Let
the
me
show.
see if it's on my end.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She say something, dude?
Make it 1 week. Ellie!
See if this is getting better. Let me know.
What took you so long? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Tina?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat.
What do you mean?
Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
Okay. Okay, that's what we needed. I mean, some people might be turned on from this part, totally. It was a weird transition. What is with games that show off stealth sections? Not the most interesting thing to show off, to be honest. The lighting and everything looks good. Doesn't have that funky Naughty Dog game though.
They are nested with sin. What is free?
Gotta cut his guts open. Of course they are. Rip his entrails out.
Spread out.
Looks like this game is going cult territory. Or bandits, like even more than the first one. Hello, gratuitous opening. God, this game is so much more brutal than the first one. Yeah, girl can... He can run.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself. Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.
That guy messed up. He should have pulled out his hatchet. First sign. That's on him.
I have eyes.
mean, I guess I can't complain that it didn't show up gameplay. He is way more brutal than the other Tomb Raider games. Jeez. Jeez.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
It was very gory. Graphics are really good though. I don't know. I was already never the biggest Last of Us fan, so it's like, okay, it's more Last of Us.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
I don't imagine that's
going
to get only more violent in that game. That's like,
and it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide
stuff.
Studios a little later when the showcase resumes.
That's not that bad.
And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here.
It's a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence.
There's a lot of
shows
shock value
they're pulling out all the
I noticed so far with this game, particularly.
Very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player,
the
but you're
trailer
have to
for this game
as a person, what you're coming up against.
I can't
or
wait
the
to
second
see more
trailer.
of that. That was first
like
gameplay we saw there of The
PSX.
Last of Us Part 2.
They're just
Looking
going for shock
obviously
factor,
incredible.
it looks like.
And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction.
It could work,
and Detroit
but
Become Human.
yeah,
I mean,
it is
what
cheap.
Is the secret,
it's a very
and
cheap
what are
way
you
to get
doing over
people
there
who's
at
like,
Worldwide
oh
Studios?
my
What's going
God,
on there?
did you see what happened? It's
Rule
a
number
cheap
one
way
is
to
do
get
no
people
harm,
involved.
Right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the
I
boulders
think
out
it's
of
a
the
better
road
way
to
if you
make sure
can
that
get them
creative talent
through
can get where they need to go.
really
Provide
good
backup,
writing
provide scope,
or dialogue
provide
and delivery.
generalized.
Like those are what people
advice about
remember,
where we
not
can
just
take
shock
this as
value.
a-
It's like,
as-
oh
as
yeah,
an industry and
you know.
as
So
a-
Ellie
as a gaming
just
culture.
slashed
But,
a guy's
honestly,
throat.
we've got 13
Like,
studios
okay, but
worldwide.
do you remember anything
we
about
try
the
to give them
character?
as much
It's like,
creative
no, he
control as
just-
possible and just help
just slashed
support
the
them
guy's
through
throat.
their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that.
Yeah, that was
And,
shock value.
you know,
They
I mean,
even
speaking
like the
about
dialogue
making
was
fans
for it's like
happy. I mean, there's
when they
I
were
think there's a
describing
question
it,
that I've been getting a whole lot,
and it was like,
and it has to do with God of War.
look at all them
you know,
watching
it's
us.
a celebrated
It's like-
game. It's sold extremely well. It has a
As
huge
if, like,
legion
it's a
of
very
fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know,
uncommon
I get a
thing
lot
for
of
the,
tweets
like them to do in
about
that.
New Game Plus.
Right.
You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are
It
evaluating?
was all
for God of
shock
War?
back
You know, it's crazy.
value.
With the
for that
advent of
whole
social media,
thing.
we get a lot of real-time feedback
Right.
from the fans and the community,
Got
and we
the
listen to that.
exploding
And God knows
arrow
my
that
Twitter
just
feed is
blew that
filled up with a lot
woman
of
to
stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's
Just
all
waiting for
important.
that
We take
woman
it
to
all
peek under
seriously.
the car
New
and then
Game
shoot
Plus
her
is
in the
something that came
face.
through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are
lesbian
working on it.
kiss. It
and
was
we should have
just
some
all
more
shock.
updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished
the
God of
problem
War
with,
with a
like,
2-year-old at home,
horror
that makes me
games,
very
too.
happy. I will somehow find
kinda
more
scary,
time.
but
You
yeah,
have, if
I
you
will
keep
find
using
time.
jump
He
scares,
wasn't
eventually
watching.
people just
Okay,
get tired of it and
I
get
wanna
used to
confirm
it.
that.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we
We get
build,
plus.
that's
What if we could
definitely
play
a
on
good
harder
thing.
difficulties? If
Fantastic.
you
So
do
New
that?
Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation
What is
Showcase.
the-
I was wondering
why
what the
did they
thought
cut to
process
this
was there.
section?
Well, you know,
Like, what
every
happened to the
year
people in
we
that
try to
church
let
tent?
the stories we have
They're
to
just
tell,
sitting there,
design
nothing
the
happening?
experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big.
They're just
pillar
listening
games
to that
we're
guy play
working
the
on right
banjo,
now.
is what I imagine.
And get them to see a bit more about the stories they're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there.
Can we go
Anything
back
from,
to the
Last of Us 2, which
banjo
we saw right
playing
now,
guy?
through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big, flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in the stores, and that's our favorite web slinger,
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a
Scooter
lot of
Man.
that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so
Spooler
much
Man.
for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All
Yes,
right, please
please.
do.
All right.
And
Wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say,
is there an
we kick it off
intermission
with
so
a look at the
early?
latest from the world of Call of Duty.
It's only been 20 minutes. Those are weirdly paced shows so far. They'll definitely show Death Stranding, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima for sure. I don't know anything after that though.
Get immediate
Just
access
watching
to
a-
Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops
Are they
4 from
playing
the PlayStation
ads
Store.
in this conference?
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more
What
minutes. We're in
is
a short
this
intermission
conference
period here,
right
but
now?
we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
Good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
here,
Friendly
yeah.
faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps,
guys, I
are,
heard
are
you like
coming to
COD.
Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight,
planned.
we are
Activision,
actually
stay the
doing
same.
a surprise PlayStation Plus game
You better
drop.
get maps.
And that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because
Wanted
not only
that.
do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
little tasty treat.
Right, little
Yeah.
little mid E3 supply drop for
Yeah,
you there.
there you go.
Such a bizarre
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share
press conference
5
so far.
really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3,
Shouldn't this
and that
have been
was
playing
5
before
game
this?
reveals and updates over a span of 5
This
days.
just
A lot
feels
of
like
great
it
stuff
should have been,
announced. Let's take a
playing like
quick
to
look
hype
back
people
at the
up or
highlights.
talk about. Like, have that desk right before the whole thing. Oh, what they're doing, but Days Gone. Plays a biker man who has his days gone.
What is this?
Why are they playing
I have to figure out what happened.
ads like
Wake up.
this?
Focus. Remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
Why are we watching
Comes a
advertisements?
heartfelt story in VR.
Feels like I'm watching
Really? Who
TV again. This counts out to E3. It's E3
Welcome
already.
back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really.
What?
So let's keep moving
What
here. There
were
was a
we
lot
just
of great stuff
watching
here.
then?
Oh, and we could see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go.
I wasn't
The
wrong,
show's
was I?
about to continue,
This was
about
supposed to
move
start
into the big
at
event.
9, right?
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak
Did I
in
get
there
this
before
wrong?
we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah.
What do you think? You
Yeah,
think
let's,
so?
Am I
let's
half
squeeze
an
it
hour
in. Let's
early?
squeeze
Let's
it in.
squeeze it in.
Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they
No, it's
play
supposed to
that
start.
so much.
It was supposed
A
to
lot.
start
They
a
do.
half an hour
And
ago.
we're going to take a first look at the next chapter
This
right now.
pre-show stuff was supposed to be before that. Destiny. Feels like this should have been happening a half an hour ago. This is the kind of stuff you see before the whole press conference. Dude, Sony, you got... What are you doing right now? You're literally just watching ads. Oh great, the game that I gave up on because it was needed so many updates.
Yeah, that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2
Just
Forsaken's
ads
coming
for
out
games
September
that
4th on
already
PS4.
existed.
A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up. And guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's
Sony and
E3
Activision.
showcase. Thank you so much for watching.
Match
We've
made
got a
in
lot
heaven
more
for
in
them.
store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to
I've
cover.
been waiting for
Got
half
a lot
an
more in
hour if
store.
you didn't know.
So let's check it out live right now.
What was the whole thing before? Well, this is obviously Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I'd be okay with this if it started a half an hour ago, but I'm already a little... Like, really? I thought he was having trouble blowing that pipe for a second. Seriously, what was the point of that little church tent for? I just realized how many more games we're getting of like samurai and such right now. Neo, that new From Software game, Ghost of Tsushima.
Temple's close.
I can't stop looking at the grass. I actually just want to see Death Stranding like just weird moments. That last trailer stayed with me. So is this supposed to be an open world game? Definitely looks like it. Like an RPG or something?
Where are they?
Those Japanese people in Japan definitely speak English for no reason.
Bastards! Enough! Who's next, samurai?
Please tell me we could change the spoken language.
Samurai. Los geht's.
Keep thinking like I'm watching Neo again. With the combat, but this is more seems like methodical and slower paced. I am a weeb. Check my quote.
Jin, you're late.
That was a woman?
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
He didn't clean his sword. That's not proper sword maintenance.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako. Down.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. They kill the monk.
I keep thinking when I see another NPC or anything, it's like,
I'll guard the exits.
I wonder if we could play in co-op.
Just get that monk.
One of you plays as this guy, the other one plays as the woman archer.
En amaran la husis man. Iba ulos. Chuni rock do sushi mag. I had stuff aflopan. Please, I do not understand. Uldathwi, chamagotun hami. Usmi che avensakt. Chi obelatno.
That's some Batman stuff. That fear takedown?
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Oh, he's...
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
My immersion's ruined with them speaking English.
Run! If we fight,
Like the movement? Yeah.
They already won.
Western duels. Eastern duels, whatever.
You were my friend.
Give me the mark.
No.
This honestly feels like a Western, like, just a duel. Except it would be over by now.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
What? Just give. Wait, what? You just give up where she lost the duel. And then she's like, okay, I'll just fight with you again. What? Woman, you switch sides too much. Banaba man. What is this?
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules.
I thought that was Ellie for a second.
You can keep traveling deeper.
It could have been her too. Oh, it's got some Inception stuff. Dream within a dream. Dream within a dream within another banana man. Force powers? Remedy, huh? I like them for making Max Payne. Love those games. Oh, it's a weird game for sure. Mac?
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Oh my god, that food texture though.
can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest. Stay back, sir. I've got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No. Get off of me.
Rip. Rip. What the? Oh. Resident Evil 2.
Jesus Christ.
Money's
He
in
looks
my
so
account.
weird.
Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Oh my god, I want to
Whatever
play
it takes
this.
to save this
I
city.
love Resident Evil.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength.
God, Claire Redfield looks so weird.
But we never meant for this to happen.
Oh god, liquors.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty soon. What the was that?
Don't tell me what to do!
What? It's fun. It's just one has that cheese ball like humor. All the music.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh,
Well, you're right now, he's gonna
playing it
stay in the
now.
bathtub.
Look at me, I'm a cool cucumber over here, playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
What? Got that awkward humor. I never got into Rick and Morty. Ah, here again. How many times have we seen this?
Yo ho, yo.
Okay, this is actually different. Okay, I care a little more.
Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
What if this is when they'll finally show Star Wars or Final Fantasy characters? I God, it looks so weird seeing Pirates characters compared to like Pixar characters. Oh, ship battles? I like the ship battle. This world's kind of cool. I remember Sony's press conference. They just play musical instruments.
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship.
These graphics, these are the best I've seen here.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell.
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Oh, I thought that was Vader.
The whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Now, set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
Everyone has a doppelganger. Has an emo look to themselves. Sure, guys, go nuts for that. I'll just be over here. I'm not playing those. What? How did you cut from that to this into Death Stranding? That was so weird.
Chiral allergy.
Death Stranding. Show another cutscene that, or gameplay, not even gameplay, that you still won't understand.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
sucks doing that. I've done that too. Ugh. Was that the equivalent of a montage? Just him climbing cliffs? Training for something. Not creepy at all. Oh, it's that French actress. What's her name? I did. It was after I went snowboarding. I had to pull out my toenail.
Headed into town.
Oh my god, that's a nice umbrella right there.
Stay gone for long. The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go.
It was very painful.
I'll see you around.
The worst part was getting the courage to finally do it.
Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
Eats you?
I got an idea.
Why'd he turn that baby on? God, that's so creepy. I want to see some death scenes. Still know nothing about this game. The butt babies.
A cryptobite a day keeps the timefall away.
What? Ugh. Yeah.
You're too late.
Why?
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Like, pop that baby in like a peanut. Did one of us know who that woman is at the end? I feel like you know that woman. Neo. Neo. Really fun game. What? Neo 2? Already? Just finished playing the first one. That game came out last year. With all his music.
But I can't
This
reach
is
them over radio.
Marvel.
Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Spider-Man. I thought it was to be the Avengers game.
I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out!
Electro?
I'm flipping! Gotcha. Hold on!
He's dead.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fireworks! Looks like we made parole, boys! I'm out!
Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
This is a very... I wasn't convinced before. This is a very Batman-inspired combat system. Arkham series.
Get him down here!
Like fish in a barrel.
That seems OP.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hope you like surprise, Spider!
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
I mean, this game looks okay.
Come on, Spider-Man! I thought this was a chase!
Gotta stop this guy.
Damn. Or Spider-Man can be that fast.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
The web singing looks good.
Gotcha. Vulture, what?
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well,
There's like short cameos of every Spider-Man villain. It's like, hey, I'm here. I'm in this game.
that makes 5 of your worst
Hey guys.
enemies that are now on the
Vulture's here. Hey guys.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
Man, I'm not digging Electro. He looks so ordinary.
Keep chasing. Party's almost over.
Electro, stop!
How do you like my new suit?
Dashing. Where'd you get it?
It's an exclusive club. Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
Aunt May. Alright. Got a lot of gameplay.
Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
You do not hesitate.
No, he didn't say Bay. I was joking.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great worldwide studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
Gosh.
Top
highlights, go. Oh, Ghost of
There's no
Tsushima.
time.
Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was cool.
Did you grow up with
I like
samurai
that.
movies?
Absolutely.
Death Stranding.
Yeah,
Ready.
It's just the embodiment.
I'm ready.
of
Sucker
that-
punch.
yeah.
Still
Thank
don't
you.
know anything about it.
Meredith.
Oh, Resident Evil 2. Come on,
Yeah.
RE2. That
Oh,
looks
wait,
so good. I know a lot of
RE2.
us
No,
fans have been
RE2
waiting
is
for
what
that
I'm
one.
excited about.
And there was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure
Because I'm
I
a
know
Resident
what
Evil
this is.
fan.
And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that.
Oh
I
my
say that,
God,
and
so
I
good.
haven't played most of the
RE4
Resident Evil
style
games.
over-the-shoulder camera action. That's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So awesome.
I'm surprised you didn't like Spider-Man though.
Yeah,
As
They
Meredith
showed a
said
lot of
backstage,
gameplay.
Death Stranding. we now have more questions.
Yes.
More questions.
More
But
questions.
it looks as if, I mean, I don't want to make any
I
promises.
just have the
but it
hope
looks as
that
if we were getting kind of an
out of
illusion
all
of a lot
those
gameplay
games,
in there, and
well,
kind
Neo
of
2
what the
will
character
definitely
Sam
release
is
on
gonna be doing
PC.
in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and
I
scary
doubt
things.
Spider-Man.
And people consume
Probably
strange
Resident Evil 2 because all the Resident Evil
game,
most of the Resident Evil games have been
Babies
released on
continue
PC.
to be a theme.
Yeah, it wasn't a myth.
Why I'm looking forward to it.
Find out there, but yeah.
So a ton of great stuff in the show overall. I mean, Neo 2, that was a crowd pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out there. We got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great stuff. We had a new Remedy game. Remedy's on the way. Control.
It was okay. It
Really
was just
stylish trailer. Really
had
looking
really
just, I wanna
bad
learn more about
transition.
that one. I mean, it just looks
It
like
was
wizards
not
and,
good.
like, I don't know what I was looking at. But it was
And the
really
whole
stylish. I would expect no less.
pre-show
Remedy.
stuff,
But I gotta say,
and then
I think my
finally
favorite
going into
was
it
Marvel Spider-Man. Spider-Man looked in.
was just
That
a
was
weird
incredible. We had
choice.
these legendary villains are back. We had Rhino, Electro, Vulture. I'm missing some. Who else are there?
Spider-Man 1 just felt like I said, it just felt like they're just showing off what villains are going to be in it. That's it. I mean, I guess that's the point for these things, just to show off the engine or gameplay or anything.
Take this moment to announce a new game. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay, do it.
So nonchalant.
Hits keep coming.
Yeah.
So you guys know From Software.
Absolutely. I'm aware of them.
They have created a lot of great games over the year. Well, they have been busy working on a PlayStation VR game. Oh, VR. And it is quite a departure from the kinds of games that we sort of know them for, but it's very, very interesting. And I'd like to see the first footage of that right now.
For some reason I felt it was a weak conference. I don't feel like it was fantastic. Ubisoft I thought was better.
Aren't you excited? You're
I don't know.
going to be
I feel like they lost a big presence once God of War was released.
in the world where time
I
stands
felt God of War was just such
where nobody can
it's like such a big thing
ever again.
when they showed it. This is like, this is God of War? This is very different from the previous ones. I don't know, I guess it was supposed to be Last of Us 2, but I don't know, I didn't feel like it had a huge impact on me. Yeah, it was okay. I have no idea if it's over now. Like, they're showing a new game from the creators of Bloodborne and all that.
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure, very artistic. Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly a compelling
yeah, I mean,
I would say. And speaking of compelling,
that's about it for all the big company press conferences.
Brian, Adam, gentlemen.
Except for Nintendo tomorrow. I'm not going to stream that. I'll just watch that on my own time.
Yeah, of course. Happy to be here. And also, congratulations, kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
What did you guys think of your favorite, like, games or press conferences?